Hey, Fertility Godmother fam, grab your tea. It's tea time with the Fertility Godmother. I am excited to be here with you today. Today we are discussing environmental toxins. Environmental toxins for real. Yes, I know. It is a big deal, these environmental toxins. Hello, Nicola. Nice to see you here. Oh my gosh, Nicola, I love you. I'm so happy you're here. Hi, we have another fertility expert joining. I wanted to share with you about environmental toxins today. So grab your tea, ladies, and if you have any questions, or we have a couple experts as well here that are joining us. Maybe they want to contribute to talk about this really massive topic. But I don't want to make it massive today. I really want to just chunk it down because I find that things can be, it's so big, it can be overwhelming. And sometimes when you get overwhelmed, we end up doing nothing, right? So let's first talk about the impact that some of these have on your fertility. And of course, it's going to affect your overall health, or it affects your health, which will impact your fertility. So one of the things that's really important is to really eliminate plastics. Now, you may have heard this, but I'm still seeing it a lot. So I think that's one of the easiest things. And the plastics have these chemicals, and even they say PBA free, they still have chemicals in them. And these chemicals affect your endocrine system. What does that mean? Your endocrine system affects your hormones. So, and they also can affect how your ovaries are functioning, how it can affect implantation, and it can affect also your guy's sperm, because he counts too. That's my motto, right? Your dude counts too. So I think that one of the biggest things you can do is really decrease some of the plastics in your home, or every time you're drinking, like go grab one of those stainless steel water containers and fill it up. And then you know how much you're drinking too. Cheers to that. That's awesome, right? So the other thing is I want to talk about today, if you're going to do, I want to figure out 3 things. Hi, Hira. I want to figure out 3 things that you can do. So 1 is eliminating plastics. 2 is take a look at what you're putting on your skin. So I've done several videos about that. So, and I've had some other experts come on that do beauty products for natural beauty. But remember, our skin is our biggest organ, and everything will absorb into our skin. So you want to avoid some of those parabens. And you want to start, I think, if you're going to start with the one place, you want to start with this lotion that you're putting on your body, because it's big, right? Our face is small. It still matters. It still can have an impact. But start with what we're putting on your body. And just, you don't have to go do it right now unless you really have the urge to do it right now. But finish what you have. And the next time you're going to go buy a product, hi, Haley. Next time you're going to go buy a product, then just replace it with something that's a little bit more natural. And this process, just to give you a time frame, is definitely not something that happens overnight. I mean, it's something that can take years. I mean, confession, I'm still using deodorant that has chemicals in it, right? Do you ever think about the deodorant you put on? I think about it every day. But I have to be honest with you, I'm afraid to try some of the natural deodorants. Some of my patients are inspiring me to do that. And I know Nicola would definitely inspire me to do that. But so I'm not there yet either. And I'm just sharing that with you. And what I like to do, I have my rule of thumb is I make my home my castle. So the foods that I buy, the products that I use, over time, I've replaced them with natural products. And sometimes, I use products that probably are a little bit toxic, but they're not one of those products that are like super heavy chemicals. And I still use bleach and stuff. Oh, what about perfumes? Great questions. I happen to have a patient who's a perfumer. How do you say it? A perfumeria? How do you say it? She makes perfumes. That's how you say it. She makes perfumes. And yes, the fragrances are very, very toxic. And I happen to love perfumes. I have a collection, and that collection hasn't moved because I don't put them on that often. But if you put it on sparingly once in a while, it's probably not going to be a big deal. But if you're using perfume every day, It's gonna, even though it's a small amount, what happens is it accumulates and it stays and it builds up. So it's something we don't often think about or see, because those little things, right, whether it's in the positive direction or the negative direction, if you will, they add up. It's those little things that add up. You know, there's that saying, I don't know if you've heard of it, but if you were to say plan a trip from L.A. to New York, right, and you were to draw a straight line, but you move that line a millimeter, like every line you moved a millimeter, small steps, right, you'd end up in Florida. That's crazy to think about that, right? So just to give you an idea, it all adds up. Those little tiny millimeter steps, they add up. So just start somewhere and start becoming aware of your environment, because honestly, it makes a difference. It makes a difference in your brain health, in your reproductive health, in your heart health. And that's going to impact everything for you. In your digestive system, it makes a huge difference. If you're not getting the nutrition that you need, you're putting these chemicals in your body, you're hurting your digestive system. It can't break down, get the nutrition that you need and transport it to where it needs to go. It's going to affect your overall health, which is going to affect your ability to conceive and then to nourish that baby. So those are big concerns. So I don't know if I just did a full loop, but perfumes are, I think, I have a rule of thumb for the most parts, you know, once in a while, on special occasions, to do perfumes. I went cold turkey, no perfumes for many years, and I miss them, I'll be honest with you. But this woman who put, I know perfumes make you feel, fragrances make you feel fresh, right? So there's some natural fragrances, but you have to be careful with those too. So you want to make sure you're getting good products. We could do a whole topic on smells. Maybe I'll have her come on. That's super fun. So you have to be careful with natural fragrances too, because I guess they stimulate some other chemicals in your body. But you can definitely put some natural on, and once in a while, you know, check it out. She said that musks are the worst. Musks are the worst chemical for fragrances for your body. They're pretty toxic. So you get perfumes, maybe they aren't musky, and just maybe use them once in a while. So I hope that's helpful. Oh, hi. Yes. Nicola has an amazing line of essential oils, ladies. Love this. Essential oils are great instead of ylang is good, not clary sage or geranium oil. Citrus is the best. Thank you, Nicola. See, isn't that awesome to have people contribute? Yes, so Nicola has an amazing line of clean essential oils. And so Nicola, maybe share I can post it, I can link your website to get some essential oils. Will you share that with me? I can post it later. Anyway, so she says, have to leave, see you soon. Okay, give me your website, sweetheart, before you, or just message me later. Essential oils are great. So ylang has a yummy flavor. Ylang, I think, is really good for stimulating some your libido too. You're not doing essential oils anymore. Oh my goodness, we have to catch up. It's been a while. Never mind. I have another essential oil company I'll recommend for you. Okay, nicholassalter.com. Okay, sweetheart, thank you. I'll see you later. All right, well, this was a super fun episode, so I hope you enjoyed today. We talked about essential oils, avoiding them, getting rid of plastics, which you hopefully have heard about, but maybe not. I know so many people, maybe you haven't taken it seriously. I have a confession. When I heard about all this toxic stuff, probably about maybe over 15 years now, because I've been in practice for 19 years, so maybe about over 15 years, pretty soon, I was like, that's not real. Come on. I got kind of irritated with it. I was like, come on. You know, a friend of mine who I learned from, who I just adore, she would tell me, Denise, you know, you just imagine you're having a cup of coffee that has all this pesticides on it that takes hot water to drain the pesticides, and then you put that hot water with all those pesticides with the coffee that go in your cup. But you're not just putting it in a cup, you're putting it in a bleached cup. And I was like, Oh my God, that's like a lot to digest. So, but I remember, and now I have to tell you, every time, now you're going to think about the same thing. Every time I have a cup of coffee at, one of the local coffee shops, in my white paper cup and the plastic lid, right? I take off the plastic lid now, but I still think about it. I still get it, but I don't do it as much. And also, honestly, it's silly. It's a lot of money to spend every week on that, but every once in a while I do go get it. I'm going to just be honest with you. So you don't have to be perfect is the bottom line, but you want to do everything you can to really improve your overall health, and looking at your environmental toxins in all areas, from your skincare, from your laundry detergents, from what you're eating, the things that you're consuming. Those are going to be things that are going to be really important. Okay, sweets. So I hope you, I'm getting some text messages here. All right. So that is it for today. That's a wrap. Hello, Lior. Thanks for joining and saying hello. Just real quick, one more time. I got distracted with some text message. Real recap. Manage the plastics. Like, try to eliminate them as much as possible. Do glass or stainless steel instead. Now, of course, you're going to have plastics, right? But replace your containers and try to get as much as you can. Try not to put hot foods in plastics or microwave with plastics. Those are going to be the biggest tips for you. Don't leave a plastic water bottle in the car and then refill it. That's not a thing that you want to do, because not only does it get the PCB, the chemicals, but it also gets a bunch of sorry, I'm getting text message by my son right now, and he's totally slamming me. Okay, so what else? Perfumes. Watch out for the perfumes. Musks tend to be more toxic than other perfumes. And look again, the laundry detergent. They put formaldehyde in our laundry detergent. Crazy, right? Now, I know it's not, I haven't found one that's as good as those chemical ones, but I am choosing to use the ones that have the chemical-free ones in my clothes, and then, for my towels, because I like to have soft towels. I'm still using the ones that have chemicals for the towels. Just being straightforward, I'm not 100% there either, because I like to have nice, fresh-smelling towels. But a towel, I put it for, 30 seconds, a minute. I dry my body off, I enjoy it, then I'm done. But when I'm wearing clothes all day long, or the sheets that I sleep in all night, then those are some things that you want to try to make a bigger impact with. So just think about that. Think about the areas that you can have a bigger impact with, that are going to affect you in the long haul. And just, as I was saying, I started to say earlier, make your home your castle, right? So my home is mostly organic, grass-fed. Do I go out and eat and enjoy food that's processed and fried and, probably not grass-fed? I do. But most of the time I do eat home. And if I was to eat out a lot, then I would choose healthier choices, and then I kind of make your rounds. So this is a really long discussion. I hope you found it really helpful. And do one thing. Just pick one thing that you can do to help clean up your environment for your health and your fertility. Make it a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye.